for today's video, I kind of decided that I wanted to do a what's in my bag video, but more of like a realistic one, because the one that I did before was about my school edition and what I brought to campus and stuff like that. But since I no longer go to class anymore, I carry around my little daily backpack. So in my backpack, it literally has everything that I technically need if something were to happen, possibly. And we're gonna go through what's in here. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I have been dying to get one of these for the longest time. I really see so many girls, so many people wearing these backpacks all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what, I really should invest in one because they're so cute to wear, they're so versatile, and literally it's so easy because you don't have to hold anything in your hand. And I mean, why not, right? So I got this backpack at Ross for like $15, if not less than $20, if I'm not mistaken. And it doesn't really have like a brand name, which I really like, because then it's very discreet and it looks very like high-end, if that makes sense, because then there's no like brand showing. That's like, you know, you're not flaunting your money or whatever, all that stuff. And then on the inside of the backpack, it has this kind of like design. It's really hard to show. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with two things that is not in this bag, which usually are. So that's going to be my phone and also my phone charger, because I carry those items literally everywhere that I go. I'm always on my phone, so my phone is literally always dying. I don't know where to start because there's just so much stuff in here that we get to go through. Here, let me scoot back. I'm sitting on my floor just because I feel like it's a better view and it's more of like a homey feel, so you get to kind of see a little bit of my apartment as well. First thing I have in here is my water bottle. So typically, if it's not a miniature one, I will carry a normal size, if it's Fiji or the Kirkland water bottle or whatever it is, as long as it fits in here, smart water, all that stuff. And then I do have my wallet. So I mean, that's very self-explanatory. In my wallet, I keep literally all of my cards that I need. So my debit cards, my credit cards. I do keep my student ID on here, but this is just in case if I go somewhere and perhaps they have like a student discount. Okay, it's totally not focusing. But if they have a student discount somewhere, I can be like, oh yeah, hey, I'm a student. Technically I'm not, but it's okay. And sometimes I will carry punch cards in here as well too, because why not, right? So you get to get a lot of free stuff when you have punch cards, but half of the time I end up forgetting them at home anyways. Moving along, so I recently bought this little journal, and it's kind of like a weekly scheduler, but it's almost like a planner as well too. So I do keep a pen in here at all times to make sure that I have everything. And as you go on throughout your days, you totally cannot see this in the camera. I'm not using my camera today. I'm using my phone camera, so it's a little bit harder to see. Oh, whatever. But you would have like your days that you can cross out. When you get into your days and stuff, you get to plan out your weekly goals and plans that you have so that you are on track. And then in the very back of the little planner, there's little note sections, and I like to take like little notes. I like to write down my bills, or if I need to go grocery shopping, I'll just like write it down all in here. The next thing I'm going to pull out are my headphones. I do carry both of my headphones, so I have my AirPods and I also have my Powerbeat Pros. The Powerbeat Pros are the ones that I really love at the moment, and it's really cool because it has this really huge charging case, but then it's very comfortable because then you get to wear this around your ears so it doesn't like fall off. Whereas these, I mean, they're smaller, they're more discreet as well. I use the Powerbeat Pros because the cool thing, here, let me just show you guys. On the side of the Powerbeat Pros, there's a button to control the volume, and if you push like the beat button, it'll like pause the music or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. I got this for my birthday, so I didn't really study like what it had and all that stuff. Moving along, I have one of my to-go perfumes just in case if I ever need to freshen up anywhere. Perhaps if I smell funky or I just got off from the gym or something and I don't have time to shower right away, I will spray a little bit of this. This I got from Urban Outfitters. It's the matcha perfume and it literally smells like very floral, very refreshing. It's just nice. It's very nice. And then next is my lotion. So I actually didn't really have lotion before. I was carrying around the EOS lotion, but this one's literally almost gone. Oops. Oops. I don't even think that there's anything in here. Yeah. So I got this for Christmas, and it literally is such an amazing moisturizer. Moisturizer, like for your hands. Hand lotion. It's a really good hand lotion. And it smells like flowers, like a rose. I do carry around also some hand sanitizer. I have this one, and I also have rose water and ivy. These two actually came as a set, so I carry those around. I do have a deodorant just in case as well. Same thing with like the perfume. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll forget to put on deodorant, and then if I like, you never know, like you always have to be prepared, okay? I also have my oil blots. This is because I have very oily skin. I honestly got this from Daiso and it only cost me like $1.50, but it's made from silk sheets instead of like cotton pads or whatever, and it works really well. You just grab one of these bad boys and you just pat. Oh yeah. Let it do its job. I'm not really that oily right now, I don't think, because I just did my makeup. Never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. So it's nice to carry that around as well too. I do carry around my lip tint and also my little baby Vaseline. So these are the things that I always have with me. This one is the Lip Tone Get It Tint by Tony Moly, I believe, and it's number 3. So if anyone wants to find that. As for my front pocket, let's see. I just have my Costco card and my debit card. And there's nothing else in the front side. So I have like a little pocket here and a little pocket here. And then on the inside, what's left is I have a hair tie. Always have to have a hair tie. And a pad, because you never know when you're gonna, need it. I don't really carry tampons with me just because, especially when it's an emergency, like I don't like putting in tampons because half the time I'm a very heavy flow, so then I'll end up like leaking or something. And last but not least, I have my little nail gift card that I got for Christmas, and I carry this with me just because I'm due for my nails, but then just so that if I ever end up going to get my nails done and it's kind of like out of nowhere, then I'm ready. I also carry my battery as well too. This goes to my camera because sometimes I will carry my camera with me if I decide to vlog for that day, so I just end up having an extra battery pack so that I don't have to worry about when my battery dies, because I was going to, but then it died, so now I have to use my phone camera, so it kind of sucks. Yeah. All right. But yes, this is what I carry on the daily basis every time I go somewhere. I also have my bobby pin, and I also carry my eyelash curler as well too, all in my backpack. And it doesn't get heavy, to be honest. It's actually very convenient. It's very nice to have everything that I need all in one little backpack, because then if I ever get hurt or something. And I don't know where I put my, maybe I misplaced it. I also had like a Asian Band-Aid, like it's the one of like the egg. I don't know where it went. That's strange. It was in here. But yeah, I also carry bandages with me as well too, just in case if something ever happens, because sometimes I'm very clumsy and I will end up hurting myself without expecting that I was going to hurt myself. So yes, and when I'm done, I will just throw this bad boy on, and like that, we're ready to go. So yeah, that was basically the gist of this video. I like to always be prepared when I go somewhere, in case if I like need something, or sometimes someone will ask me like, hey, do you have, I used to get that question a lot, hey, do you have lotion? So now I have it. But yes, that is basically what I carry with me on a daily basis. And if you want to check out Ross, please go, because I am literally obsessed with that place. They have the best things. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.